Hi, this is Dave Boyke from Retirement Resources. I'm here with my son, DJ Boyke, and we're just going to talk a little bit about some of the things that are keeping people awake at night, financial things, retirement questions, and so we hear them every day. Son, what are some of the things that when people are coming into the office that are hot topics on their mind that they're concerned about?
I think you'd have to say the number one thing people have been concerned about recently has been the volatility of the stock market. We experienced a real downturn the fourth quarter of last year. Market dropped somewhere in the neighborhood of about 25% at the end of the year. And more than anything, I think it just got people's attention.
It was definitely an attention getter,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, we have been lulled to sleep over the last 10 years with the positivity of the market, and that the market just kept moving forward year after year. And we were recently reminded of the fact that the market doesn't just go one direction, it goes down as well. And then more toward the beginning of this year, we've experienced the highs of the market again, where the market's really returned to form of what it had been previously the last couple of years. But with that, I think it did kind of make people aware of the fact that the market was volatile again. I think most people believe that the market is probably overvalued, and there's some concern of how do they protect their overall portfolios.
Yeah, I think that's a big concern with folks. We all love to see the market go up, turn on the TV at night, see how the Dow and the S&P did, look at those statements when we know we've had a good month and see those numbers keep accumulating. But I think all of us have been around long enough that we know that what goes up does come down, and in this sense it's the market. And there's just a lot of concern out there right now that maybe we have peaked. Maybe there's still some more legs to go on this thing, but at some point it's going to come down. And am I properly positioned so I can weather the goods and the bads?
I think as most people that are watching this video know, we're specialized in the retirement portion of a person's wealth management. Dad always likes to say that when you're working, you're going through the working phase of your life, there's this accumulation time, and you're always adding this new, he calls it fresh blood, into the portfolio. And so every time you're adding that new money into the portfolio, you're dollar cost averaging, we're catching the market at different levels. And even if the market goes down while you're adding money to it, there's still the value of putting new money in and catching it at those different levels. The folks that we spend most of our time with are in the retirement phase of their life, the preservation, distribution phase of their life. They're thinking more about trying to preserve what they've spent the last 30 or 40 years accumulating. And downturns in the market when you're no longer adding new money to it can be just as harmful as it was when you were working, and it was very positive for you at that point in your life. So this is one of the things that we're trying to help people to understand, is that taking significant losses in retirement is difficult. And I think that's probably why the market's got the attention of people right now.
You know, especially for those folks that are just getting ready to go into retirement or just been in it shortly, and then they take a big loss. I think history, as you go back and you look at history, if you talk to people that retired in 2006 or 7, and they really didn't make any adjustments in their portfolio, they were in that 401k at General Motors or Chrysler. It was doing well. We had that run up in the market, and they didn't make those adjustments. And lo and behold, the market came and made a big adjustment for them, and they lost 30 or 40% of their money. Meanwhile, they were drawing money out for the first time in their life rather than putting new money in. And that really hurt some folks and really damaged their retirement.
I think a lot of people that are watching this are probably aware of the fact that the market does move in cycles, ups and downs as time goes along. There's bull cycles and there's bear cycles. Generally, the bull cycles tend to last somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 to 7 years of positivity, and then maybe 1 to 2 years of negativity in the bear cycles. We know that we're into our 11th year now in this positive bull run. That's an anomaly. That's never happened before. We've never experienced this. The longer the bull cycles tend to go, the harsher the downturns happen to be. And so again, people that have money invested in risk-based accounts, if we're concerned about the market levels being where they're at, maybe it's time to reconsider some things, or maybe even just reassess what level of tolerance we really do have.
Yeah, that's a good point, DJ. And again, for those of you that are listening, we'd love to have you come into Retirement Resources. Let's have a cup of coffee. Let's talk about your goals, most importantly, maybe your concerns. And let's see if together we might co-design a strategy that makes more sense for this stage of your life.